Hi, hello there. So now I'm going to tell you after Varada and after Tumuru became a Gandharva and went away, Rama, Lakshmana, and Sita were wandering in the forest. Why were they wandering? They were looking for a place to stay. They wanted to build a small little cottage and stay. But then they kept going deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper to find a suitable place. Then they saw a strange sight. What was the strange sight? They saw a carriage. It's a chariot, okay? They saw a chariot. And how was this chariot? So magnificent. It was made of gold. And it had diamonds, emeralds, rubies, and all kinds of gems studded on it. And there were four horses drawing the carriage. And the reins were made of gold. And can you guess what the color of the horses were? Come on, take a guess. No, it was not brown color. I heard somebody saying brown. Oh yeah, somebody is saying black. No, the horses were not black either. Is somebody saying white? No, these horses were not white also. Okay, let me tell you. They were green color, fluorescent green. How strange! Have you ever seen a fluorescent green horse? In all my life, I have not, children. So I'm sure you all also would not have seen a fluorescent green horse. And this horse was so nice to look at. And it had a big diamond on its head. And the diamonds were flashing like torchlight. Can you imagine? A bright chariot drawn by four fluorescent horses, and they were all floating in the air. They were not even touching the ground. Rama, Lakshmana, and Sita looked like this. What is this? And they could not even talk because they were so surprised. Just then somebody came, quickly jumped into the chariot, and the chariot took off slowly. It took off and it went up, 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 up. Rama and Lakshmana and Sita kept looking at it till it reached the sky and vanished. They couldn't see it anymore. They thought, what could this be? Was it some alien or anybody? But those days there was no Google for them to check, okay? They didn't have mobile phones, no internet. It was so many years back. So they kept walking, thinking, what could it be? What could it be? And as they were going, they came to an ashrama. And they had come to the ashrama of Sharabanga. Sharabanga was a very wise old sage. So they hadn't realized it. They walked into Sharabanga's ashrama and Sharabanga welcomed them. He said, come, my great princess, I have been waiting for you. He called them inside and he gave them some tender coconut to drink because it was a very hot day. Then Rama said, oh sage, as we were coming into your ashrama, we saw a very strange sight. We are wondering what it is. So Sharabanga said, did you see the chariot? Did you see the green horses? Rama said, yes, my lord, we did. So Sharabanga said, that was Lord Indra. He came down from heaven because my time on earth is done. It's time for me to die. And as per my wishes, I wanted Indra to come and take me to heaven. So Indra came to take my soul to heaven. But I did not go. Rama asks him, so sage, why didn't you go? So Sharabanga says, I knew in my heart that you were going to come to my ashrama. And I know you are Lord Narayana himself born to Dasharatha. So do you remember? Narayana is supposed to be born again. And he was born as Rama. So I know your Lord Narayana himself and this is Lakshmi with you. So how can I miss and go to heaven without seeing you? So I know you're coming. So I told Indra, I am not coming to heaven. Indra, please leave me alone. I will come after I see Rama. So Indra went away. So now that I have seen you, I can go with a happy heart to heaven. So Rama was feeling very sad because Sharabanga, it was time for Sharabanga to die. So they all took rest, and the next day morning Sharabanga built a big fire. Okay? And he told Rama, "Oh my Lord Rama, oh Namo Narayana, Narayana, please look at me with love." So Rama looked at Sharabanga with a lot of love. Sharabanga slowly walked and got into the fire, and he said, "Narayana, Narayana," and Sharabanga's soul went to heaven. And Sharabanga's body became ashes. So after this incident, Rama and Lakshmana were feeling sad, because any time you see somebody dying, you feel sad. So Rama and Lakshmana were also sad. But that was Sharabanga's destiny. He wanted to see Lord Narayana. And he saw Lord Narayana in the form of Rama. So after that, Rama and Lakshmana started walking again. They wanted to go and find a place to make their home. But then there were so many ashramams and so many sages living in and around Dandaka. So all the sages told Rama, "Come and stay with us, come and stay with us. Why do you want to go and build a house? Come on." So Rama and Lakshmana went from ashramam to ashramam, staying with lot of sages. They met so many holy men. Some places they stayed for 4 months. In some ashramam they stayed for a year. In some ashramam they stayed for 8 months. Like this they kept wandering from place to place to place to place. Like this, how many years they spent wandering? Can you imagine? Can you take a wild guess and tell me? Not 1 year, not 1 year. Definitely not 1 year. Somebody is saying 5. I can hear somebody saying 5. No, it is not 5. Okay, let me tell you. It was 10 long years. So 10 long years they had kept wandering from ashrama to ashrama. And how many years was Rama supposed to be in the forest? Do you remember? Yes, 14 years. So out of that, 10 years had gone. And now 4 years were left. So in his heart of heart, Rama wanted to meet sage Agastya. And sage Agastya lived in the southernmost tip of the Dandaka forest. It was a long way off. So Rama told Lakshmana and Sita, "Let's go. I want to see Agastya. Before I go back to my kingdom, I must meet sage Agastya. He's the holy person. So I must see Agastya. Come on, let's say bye to all these ashramams and sages, and let's go to see Agastya." Now, who was this Agastya? And why was he so noble? Let me tell you.